let's talk, though, about what can be done, because the Ukrainian President Zelenskyy has repeatedly asked for those jets, which was the plan that you just talked through and how we really don't have any progress on it, or a no-fly zone, meaning essentially NATO forces close the sky over Ukraine, which has similar concerns to what you just said in terms of involvement as well as the danger it puts NATO troops in. So far, the U.S. has refused to do either in an effort to avoid that direct conflict. But the House passed government funding bill that includes nearly $14 billion in aid for Ukraine. Tell us about that aid and also explain just how blurry this line is. Why can we do that aid, but we can't help in this way? What does that ultimately mean? President Putin thinks about that.
Yeah, that's a great question, Savannah. Well, let's start with that no-fly zone. I think we should explain to viewers, when we talk about imposing a no-fly zone, that means that if the Russians then fly into Ukrainian airspace, U.S. pilots are supposed to shoot those planes down. That would clearly bring the U.S. into direct military confrontation with nuclear-armed Russia, something the Biden administration says is not going to happen. Now, sending them planes, fighter jets, is slightly less significant of a step, but still one that brings the U.S. more into this conflict. But there are real questions about, look, if we're sending them all of these billions of dollars of lethal weaponry, doesn't that bring the U.S. to some degree into this conflict as well? The U.S. trying to walk this fine line, finding ways to help the Ukrainians fight the Russians without bringing the U.S. too far into this. And so you see them trying to strike that balance, Savannah.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.